No, I can't keep. I can't rebind. I've used all the convenient ones. I've used all the convenient ones and
I
convenient
tried to run across
options.
the close-off platform.
So I can't rebind. I actually don't have anything else to rebind.
So there you go.
Actually, I do. Oh yeah, I do actually. Then again, I'm not sure. We'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, I've used mouse buttons. Oh, they're all used. And combinations as well.
I want him moving earlier.
I don't have a MMO mouse. Just a regular mouse. Well, not regular. I have a G502. It has enough buttons, but
Move to A. Spoken, so go to C. Back to A. AoE. Review spots. Use your knockback. So Selena, you have
give me a
it,
second, Dutch.
and Sabina, you have it. So wait for Cataract. Wing Cataract, so we should be good right here. I'll go to B. Excellent. Loosely spread. In the middle.
I like this spread for the boss.
What the most fun is.
It is. See? The boss just wants to look at me.
Deb's gonna reprisal it. And then I'll Heart of Light the next one. Heart of Light. Move to C. Move towards D. Now remember, blue 1 and 3 will be moving towards A. Alright, so I'm on my way to A.
I forgot about the
Ace,
knockback.
you're in the
I
wrong
actually
spot.
forgot about the
Span, you're
knockback.
in the
Oh,
wrong spot. Span, you had from what I could tell, Span had 3, Ace had 1. And that's all I remember. But Blue got to the right spot. Yeah, and you were at 1. So you should have ran to 3 over here.
Yeah, I forgot my knockback again.
The infographic?
Yeah, Sabina, I died trying to get over to you. What was posted in the Discord?
No, I get that, but the infographics more of a guideline than a perfect replication, simply because the spot that's, you know, the platform that's covered is random.
Yeah.
So what you should be using is for red. Yeah, the boss head does go in order. Yes, that's right. But so yeah, 1.
Yeah, so
3.
they should be moving less than the people who have higher numbers.
Yeah. Well, see, like we have 2 and 4 switched.
Oh, you know what?
I think we should match up what they actually have.
Well, I mean, it would still work.
Not for one reason, because of the fact that it's the head is leaping around.
I do not. No.
Cause some flipping, wouldn't it?
No, I do not.
Not
Yeah, 1 and
everybody's
2 should
rotating.
always be the closest. If you have purple, should always be the closest intercardinals, and 3 and 4 should always be the farthest away ones. Because the head's gonna go through people, and if people are running past, like as they're getting hit, then it's just gonna cause a cluster.
Well, we could try that.
But if you want to
Reds.
switch. Go ahead.
We could do
Oh, no,
reverse
I know.
clockwise from the blocked platform, and ignore.
I know.
Trying to send red 1 to marker 1, red 2 to marker 2, and so on.
I feel like
Oh, I
that
have.
makes things
Yep.
confusing.
I'll tell you
only
what my
issue
problem
I think
is.
we're gonna run into
I'll tell you.
fourfold shackles issue of everyone's gonna be running everywhere trying to find a spot, and then we're all gonna die anyways. Because it's gonna be like, oh well, 2 people went to 1, and oh no, well now we're dead again.
Well, here, if you do, let's do this. Wherever the, what's the bad tile, that's where the intercardinal 1, the purple one, should go, and then 2 should go to the right. So, say A is the bad tile. That 1 where he's standing is where number 1 should be. Number 2 should be right at 3, and then 3 would be at 4, and 4 would be at 1. Just because you're kind of going clockwise like that around the boss, like as like a north to south, east to west kind of thing. Because that way the head is hitting the intercardinals first, where it should be, and everybody else is already out of the way.
The only problem with that is in your scenario. We're gonna go with your scenario. So A is the bad tile. You can't touch it. And
Yeah, and the intercardinal is on the inside. It's in the grate. It's in the middle of the grate. No, it's not a platform, because
I know.
the inners can't be there. So
the only issue is though, say we're tanking on C, right? 1 has got to get all the way across the entire arena to get over there to where the boss is at within 8 seconds.
no, it doesn't. It just goes right to 1. Say we were on B, right? For whatever reason, we had moved to B, but A is the bad tile. Just because it's going to be one or the other. So if we're tanking them on C, 1, 2 would go to 4, 3 would go to 3, and then 4 would go to 1. The intercardinals. It's as long as the first person, whoever has number 1 purple, is next to the bad tile wherever the boss is, then everybody else just goes in order. Like
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, however it needs to be. So, like that's what the graphic is showing, and it makes sense because the head is gonna hit that person first, but everybody else is already gone, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I can see that. That gives the other reds more time to move.
So it's the same thing as the fourfold chains. Like move clockwise, the shortest one at the one closest, intercardinal, and then everyone else spread out accordingly.
It seems like that. So if the bad tile is A, we're tanking the boss at C. Like same thing as like we're looking at the infographic. 1 would be right at number 1. Whoever has 2 intercardinal would be right here in front. 3 would be right over in the corner, and 4 would be in the back. Like just so I guess it makes it easier. I don't know. That's how they did it, but it seems like it makes sense because the head will just hit 1, then come over to 2, and then go to 3 and go to 4. So it's like it's just out of the way from the boss body going back and forth as well. So because I don't know if the head does like an AOE, but the boss body seems to do an AOE with like a damage down or a defense down on it.
Alright, and then
I mean, we can give it a try.
yeah. Yeah. And we will have expedite to help along with that movement. So
Yeah, I mean, let's do it. I still think blue is the harder one. So
Yeah,
I
blue's
think that's-
tough, 'cause
I
if
think
you have
that's where
1 to 3, oh,
I think that's where we're still running into a lot of issues.
My issue, Dutch, is that I am really, really bad at reaching for keys. That's
We'll
my
see
problem. I'm
where
really bad at reaching for keys.
yeah.
No, what I remember just now is
Well,
I don't have 1, 2, 3 used, so I can use 1, 2, 3. So in any case, I can use 1, 2,
Sounds
3.
we're gonna go
So,
clockwise, Ace.
yeah.
Yeah, because it seems like they were just tanking the boss near the bad marker for the numbers phase, numbers mechanic. Like, just so it'd be easier for people to move. Which I guess makes sense.
Not really.
Reprisal. Heart of Light. Move into A. Move to C. A. Moving away. AoE. Move to your spots. Use your knockback. Selena readjusts. Alright, Selena has it. And Ace.
I'll go B.
We don't know where we're going yet.
Move to C.
Great. I will go D.
Almost messed it up.
Spread wherever you damn well please. Whoops.
I just saw you. I'm like, well, it's nice knowing you.
I meant to do a ranged attack. Accidentally used my charge. You're gonna want to home aim. AoE. Art of Light.
Move to A. So red 1 is going to try to get close to B.
Move towards B. And then blue 1 and 3 will be moving towards C. Alright, I've got red 1, so I'm moving all the way over here.
So you want to use your knockback resistance there.
Is it knocking blue back?
It knocks everybody back. So you just like when he does the jeez, I can't remember what it's called now, but the shockwave. Just use your knockback resistance, so at least everybody is close by. So when they see their numbers, they can move. So like say A's got knocked back to A, and he was 1, he wouldn't have to go like as far. But everybody's still kind of between like A and 2-ish. So we're hitting the boss like A1 and 2 area. Like just so it makes a little bit less movement for most people. I don't know. Maybe I don't know if that sounds right, but I don't know. At least we can see.
I'm
Uh-oh.
just,
It's nice knowing you.
oh yeah, that's the next mechanic. That's the phase. Yeah, the second arrow phase. The people that don't have the arrows have an AoE explosion on them.
Okay, we
Yeah,
are
that
past
was
raid
pretty
time.
fast.
Yep.
So we can call it there and pick it back up next week.
Oh, we can't jump off this? What?
Rewatch
Well,
the
the
video
boss.
for next week.
Yeah, it'll be in raid chat. Get your astros, get your astrology stones, you know, get whatever upgrades you can and be ready for next Tuesday.
Yep.
Okay, well, y'all have a good night.
Thank you all.
Yeah, thanks guys. Yeah, have a good night.
Night.
See ya.
So, Dutch, I'll show you my keys. So this line is QERF 4 5 6 num 8 number pad 8 alt plus number pad 8. These are not getting used. So control 1, control 2, control 3, control 4, numpad 5, control numpad 5, control 6, control 7. I mean numpad 7, control numpad 7. These are fine. Shift Q, Shift E, Shift R, Shift F, Shift 4, Shift 5, Shift 6, Alt F, Control Alt F, and yeah, that's it. So number 7, so number pad 7, number pad 5, number pad 8, and Alt F. All of those are my mouse buttons. So I've where did I put the function keys? So those 4 are just bound to my mouse. So mouse has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 keys that I can use effectively. 4 of them are one of them is used for targeting. The other 4 are the number pad 7, number pad 8, Alt F, and number pad 5. I have a row on top. No, I know. I have a row on top. My issue is Dutch. My hand is really bad. My left hand is really bad at reaching up for those. So I would have a really hard time like getting used to reaching them. I know F1, F2, F3 are pretty good ones to use. Now, which would be great for like least used stuff. I see what you mean. It's a really good suggestion. I'll take it. I think I might do that. And now that I remember, I don't use 1, 2, 3 for anything. Like, not combined 1, 2, 3. So control 1, 2, 3 and shift 1, 2, 3. I don't use for anything. I don't use that because I like to keep my fingers on WASD. If I need to move, just in case. You can do absolutely. I can do a lot of combos. And besides, I actually have like 5 macro buttons on my left side as well. So if you see the keyboard, there's like 5 buttons here as well. So if I need to use, well, there's 5 here as well. That I have like when I started playing Final Fantasy, I had like entire within reasonable distance. No. Reasonable distance, usually yes, but I'm really bad at using that for some reason. I don't know why. I'm really bad at using that. So yeah, this is unfortunate, but I need to get used to that. Spacebar is horrible. No, spacebar is only for jumping. The only thing that's on spacebar is jump, and jump is barely used. You can just jump around, or the only thing with jump is this jumping around, and which you don't use in fights at all. And the other thing is to make your mount fly. You can double tap jump and you'll do that. Yeah, no, spacebar is rarely used. I don't use spacebar at all for like mechanics and stuff, like skills and stuff. So no, absolutely. I need to redo the 5 keys on the left, because right now they have like entire combos of skills. Because when I started Final Fantasy XIV, because I wasn't really used to pressing so many keys, I just came up with entire macros for like entire rotations. I just macroed them and used it that way, which I know is really bad, which is like a really bad thing to do. So yeah. Emacs. What's Emacs? I'm trying to think what Emacs would be. Oh, it's a text editor. Gotcha. So I thought. So again, Shanidi, thank you so much for. I don't think I thank you properly. I'm so sorry, dude. Like when the raids are not when I'm usually playing Final Fantasy XIV, but now these days with the raids are, I get like I need to be like super focused. Unfortunately, I have a really hard time like focusing on the chat and like super focusing on like the raids, because it actually needs super focus, at least for me. Really? Really, Dad? You were able to write that? Huh. I mean, it's understandable. That's a name, right? But, huh. Yeah, it's the shorthand for it, so it's understandable, I suppose. That Otomo not caring about it. Is your brother's name? Oof. I'm gonna assume your brother had I don't know if your brother ever used the shorthand. But I hope I hope your brother's high school days wasn't too bad. Anyways, let's get out of this. I think so. We are done with this for tonight, and we are done with this for the week, I suppose. We'll be back with more raiding and more stuff. More raiding and more stuff next week. You basically go with Rick here for that. Nice. That's actually a decent name. That's actually a pretty good alternative. I'd really agree with that. Alright, dudes. Okay. Thank you so much for hanging around for Final Fantasy XIV, dudes. So this is the last day for with raids on raids for this week. So there won't be any Final Fantasy XIV tomorrow. We will be doing I don't know. Depending on, I think we'll still be doing Dark Souls 3 tomorrow. So we'll probably be doing more Dark Souls 3, and continuing our DLC, because right now we are going to switch over games and start Dark Souls DLCs, or the DLC. I should say this, the DLC. So if you guys are heading out after Final Fantasy XIV, thank you so much for hanging around.